Bruh, how the fuck is this man doing this?
God damn.
Man, for real?
Like, what
And look, I'll never forget, he's flipping his mic and he says, "Oh, I got something for your fat ass, Marv." He did. He's like, "I got something for your fat ass, Marv." And he raps. And I turn and I'm like, "Yo, you can't let me have this? Like, you can't let me have this moment?" You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He raps. I beat him. You know what I'm saying?
He raps.
He raps.
Yo, Em, you heard it?
Nah, I want to watch. See, all right, I want to watch the fucking battle he's talking about.
Y'all ready for death? Y'all ready for death? Marv won the fat killer. The game that got ugly. Let's go.
I was reading the script and I was kind of thinking, like, there's no reason for me not to like you. Like, you're a cool dude. Like, I like you. I was like, I like you too. He's like, cool. So you don't mind if I like add some stuff in the script about you? I was like, well, about me or about the character? He's like, no. Just add some stuff in the script. Like, you know, just side character stuff. I'm like, yeah, no problem. So he goes, and his entire battle, the final rap, he Googles me and like learns about me and all this stuff. And he basically like makes fun of me as Papa Doc.
Fire.
I know something about you. You went to Cranbrook. That's a private school. What's the matter, dog? You in Paris? This guy's a gangster. His real name's Clarence. And Clarence lives at home with both parents. And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage.
That's hard. What up, Night Nation? It's your boy, Stevie Knight. About to get on one of these things, you feel me? It was good to watch. Night's watch shit, man. First of all, happy 4th to all of those who celebrate, on this very fine Marshall Monday. And don't worry, I'll be posting some Eminem music as well, man. But while I was sitting here, like, setting up for what I was planning to drop for Marshall Monday, shout out Dee too. You know who you are. She be informing me of all these records that Eminem is reaching, like, it seems daily, bruh. And I'm like thinking to myself, how the fuck is this man doing this, bruh? Like, real shit. Like, Eminem has been the most viewed rapper on YouTube for the month of June. Let me say that one more time. Eminem has been the most viewed rapper on YouTube for the month of June. But then it's like, that's all that really needs to be said. Eminem, 40-year-old Eminem who been rapping for fucking damn near 3 decades, has been the most viewed rapper on YouTube for the month of June. But then his counterparts though, so Eminem for the month of June had 317 million views. Coming at number 2, Lil Baby, 196. 3, Drake, 196. 4, Lil Durk, 152. 5, Polo G, 152. NBA Youngboy, 150. Migos, 143. 8, X, 134. Juice WRLD, 132. Travis Scott, 129. Pop Smoke, 123. Nicki Minaj, 115. Bruh, Eminem had 317 million views, bruh. He doubled Lil Baby and Drake. But then his counterparts, like Eminem, doesn't even fit on this list as far as his competition is concerned. Like, everybody else is relevant. They represent where hip hop sits today for the most part. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes it more difficult for me to understand. Eminem don't fit on this list. The motherfucker ain't dropped an album since last year, first of all, right? But 317 million views and it's Eminem. But then this motherfucker has been the most viewed artist on YouTube since the beginning of this year. I don't even know how far it leaks into last year, but January, February, March, April, May, June has been the most viewed rapper each month on YouTube this year, 2022. Like, logically, it does not make any sense to me. Because of where hip hop sits. Hip hop is in a fucked up space right now. I mean, Drake makes sense, Lil Baby makes sense, but even with that being said, it's not the golden age of hip hop, golden era hip hop anymore. And Eminem is a golden era hip hop type of rapper, especially how he raps right now. Especially how he raps right now. But then, go to Spotify. From the beginning of this year, I don't know how far it goes into last year. I ain't looked all that shit up, man. But from January 2022 up until July 4th, he has been at least top 3 most streamed artists on Spotify. It blows my mind thinking about it. You know what I mean? Because considering where hip hop sits right now, how it's dumbed down, and we always talking about how hip hop is dead, and we wishing the golden era was back and no one appreciates bars no more. And considering where Eminem sits with hip hop right now, he's all about the English language right now. You need to have a hip hop ear to digest what Eminem does right now. And most listeners do not sit with Eminem like that. You know what I'm saying? Eminem requires peelback. He requires dissection, and most listeners are lazy listeners who ain't doing all that. And to have this amount of control over the hip hop game, considering what Eminem does now, it just doesn't add up. Because of the type of music that is relevant right now, that's popping right now. Don't nobody care about bars no more. Mainstream don't care about bars. Radio don't care about bars. Spotify don't care about bars. Clearly, when you got fucking Lil Durk, Polo G, NBA Youngboy, and the fact that's crazy to me. NBA Youngboy, I mean, he's only 6, but every time I go to the Explorer page on YouTube and check the most trending music, NBA Youngboy and Lil Durk are at the top of that list every other fucking time I'm checking it. I never see Eminem's name up there. He's never trending unless he drops something, but Eminem hardly ever drops. But the fact that he's got double the amount of views that Lil Baby and Drake and Durk and Polo Youngboy have for the entire month of June is insane. And what makes it more insane is that it's Eminem's older records that keeps him at the top of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, his older records age so well ain't even a word. They age perfectly, which keeps him at the top enough to be beating the likes of Lil Baby, Drake, Lil Durk, Polo G, shit, K-Dot. He beats them down with his older records. The younger crowd is what pumps the most money into hip hop. They listen to Spotify the most, stream the most music, go to the most shows, support younger artists. You know what I'm saying? Doja Cat, Drake, Lil Baby, Durk. That's a very young demographic, and they pump the most money into music. You got to do what the kids like. Kids, they're the reason the pendulum swings in hip hop, right? But that doesn't matter with Eminem. Like, he's breaking hip hop physics. Somehow he's able to get around that dynamic and crush the entire hip hop game the way he does, doing it the way he's doing it. And I'm like, what's the average age, or what is the average demographic look like for Eminem fans right now, right? And if they're supporting Eminem to this extent, what else are they listening to, and why isn't it translating in these lists? And these Eminem fans are not listening to Lil Baby, Drake, Durk, Polo G, Youngboy. Like, the majority of them, I don't think that they are. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking they're listening to other shit. And why isn't that translating in these lists either? You know what I mean? Maybe listening to like the Kanye's and Nicki's, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But like, Eminem pretty much is on his own hill in regards to like his fan base, what he's rapping about right now. And he doesn't compare at all to what's trending. Eminem is not, he's not trending. He just is. That's a whole bar. He's not trending. He just is. And I'm trying to wrap my brain around, how is that happening? Like, what does the average Eminem listener look like? You know what I mean? Like, and how old are they? Because what what is keeping Eminem at the top of the game is not his newer music. It ain't like the shit he's dropping now, even though like the world stops when he drops. But it's the Eminem shows, the curtain calls, the Slim Shady LP, the MMLP is what continues to keep this man at the top. Like, bruh, Curtain Call has remained on the Billboard Top 200 list more than any other album ever. Ever. It's been on Top 200 for like damn near 12 years. It's like 580 some odd weeks now. And that's a collection of Eminem's greatest hits, right? See, and that motherfucker know what he doing. And he dropped that little breadcrumb, whatever you want to call it, in Eminem's and Snoop's last drop, saying he's gonna release Curtain Call 2, bro. The whole world is gonna fucking shake when he drops that shit, with the amount of fucking impact that fucking album is having right now. Like, there's nothing touching it as far as its longevity and being at the top. 580 something weeks has been at the motherfucking. It's been on that fucking list. That motherfucker's aging like wine, bruh. And I'm trying to make it make sense as I'm talking of why he's been able to maintain his reign at the top for as long as he has. You know, considering where hip hop is and the type of music Eminem drops, it's like, you know, everybody doesn't go through records with a fine tooth comb like we do here. Like, motherfuckers ain't going on the YouTube channels watching reactors dissect Lil Baby, Drake, and Lil Durk and shit. Like, that's a small niche of people who support that. The majority of Eminem's fans don't sit in that realm. You know what I'm saying? They fuck with Eminem because they fuck with Eminem. I think it's beyond rap or hip hop at this point. It's just, you know, supporting a fucking mogul at this point when he drops. That's what I think. And I think his diehard fans are just like that, bro, because it's this older shit that keeps him at the top. Like I've said for the fourth time right now, it would make more sense to me if Eminem was dropping music that was comparable to like your Stans and your Moshes and your Cleaning Out My Closets. If you're dropping that shit right now, because those are real catchy fucking songs that everybody can relate to. Everybody will know the fucking hook. It don't require no pill back there. Simple. Like, those songs hit. Those songs had a lot more impact than what Eminem is doing right now. Like, Eminem right now is just stunting. Like, hey, can nobody rap like me? I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do, and they gonna be on my nuts regardless. That's what he's doing right now. But, bruh, it's just mind blowing to think about, dog. It's just mind blowing to think about, man. Like, the Eminem effect, right? The economy sitting where it is, and you know, everything tanking, stocks tanking, crypto tanking. Him and Snoop dropped that fucking video, and ApeCoin shoots up like 20%, while crypto is like dying. Like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? That's not rap, bro. That's something else. Like, Eminem is Thanos right now with this shit, bro. And it's just mind blowing to think about, considering all his fucking lifetime achievements that he's had thus far, and he's still killing it right now. He's still better than everybody right now, getting the most views than anybody right now, getting the most streams than anybody right now with they new shit. He's killing rappers right now with his old shit. He has the highest selling hip hop album of all time. Got the top 3 most selling hip hop albums of all time. He's got every fucking one of his studio album releases have over 1 billion views on, or 1 billion streams on Spotify. I'm about to start like an Eminem fucking encyclopedia right now, because I can just spit these stats off the top of my head because I've been looking at them, bro. It's ridiculous. I just saw the fucking list. Shout out Didi. The list, where's the fucking list at? Like, bro, like, he's in the fact that he's able to crush the game the way he is right now, remain relevant, bro. Like, Lose Yourself, Without Me, The Real Slim Shady, those songs are still trending right now on Spotify. When you have the shit that is relevant right now with current artists currently releasing new bangers that are trending, and Eminem's old shit is trending with them. Like, when Jack Harlow dropped that single that like broke all these records, Eminem still had more streams and views on YouTube than Jack Harlow. with no new music out. Where the fuck they do that at, bruh? But then where the fuck is this other list? Bruh, best-selling artists of all time. No rappers, artists. Eminem is 10th on the list, but look who he's swinging with. The Beatles, Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, Queen, Madonna, Rolling Stones, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Elton John. And then Eminem, the only rapper on the fucking list, bro. And he still got his dick in the hip-hop game right now. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. All right, that's enough. That's enough. It's just mind-blowing to think about, bro. I had to fucking get that out there. Let everybody see that who didn't fucking know. If you know, if you didn't know, now you know. If you already knew, hey, bro, it's crazy.